All right, so this one is a little tricky, but we can do this pretty easily. Number 9. So it is, as you guys can see, it's the, I guess they've drawn the fractions, right? So the first one, there's 2 parts shaded of 3, so that would equal 2/3. So if we were to just write this as a regular equation, it would be 2/3 plus n equals, and let's see how many total parts there are here. Looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 total parts, and 10 of them are filled in. So 2/3 plus blank equals 10/12. Okay? So, what we can do, I've already written it on the board, 2/3 plus n equals 10/12. We can do this a couple of ways. We can actually do it from the area models, or we can just do it here. So, first what we have to do is convert this to make common denominators, right? So when it's an add-in problem, what we can do actually is turn it into a subtraction problem. A missing add-end, as I said before, is the same as a subtraction problem. So it is 10/12 minus 2/3 equals blank. And I guess they already put n, so this is the same. N will be the same in this, but what we need to do is find a common denominator. So a common denominator of 12 and 3 is 12, because 3 times 4 is 12, so we don't have to do anything to this one. We just have to multiply this by 4 and this by 4, so 2 times 4 equals 8, 3 times 4 equals 12. So it becomes 10/12 minus 8/12, which then equals 2/12, because we don't subtract the denominator. Denominator stays the same. 10 minus 8 equals 2. But I don't think that is an answer choice, because this is not reduced. So 2/12 equals, I can divide both top and bottom by 2. Anytime that both the numerator and denominator are even, that means that you can reduce it, because you can always divide both by 2, and it becomes 1/6. So the answer would be 1/6. Now, another way I can do this, okay, is actually just look at the drawings. But to me, I would rather convert it into the fraction forms. But let's go back and see. Now, they didn't give you these questions or these answer choices in fractions. So which one of these is 1/6? So let's see. Well, yeah, looks like this is the only one that is 1/6. And to be honest, you can just look at these, right, and see that A is the only one that makes sense. Because right now, we have this amount plus blank equals this amount. Now, there's not that much difference between these two just visually, right? Between the first one, which is 2/3, and 10/12. So if you were to add something like B to 2/3, it would be over 1. And if you were to add C and D, obviously that would be, those would be far more than 10/12 or what they have there. So A would be the only one that makes any sense, and as we saw actually doing doing the math with the fractions, A is 1/6 because there's 6 total parts. Only one of them is shaded, so A is the only one that makes sense.